Hello and welcome to the new harvest moon and our intentions and self-care online evening. I'm super excited about tonight. It's going to be a blissful, relaxing experience. And we'll end with a guided meditation where you can, if able, to just drift off into a deep sleep. So the new moon phase often feels solitary and independent. So it's the perfect time for self-care and to calmly set your intentions for them to then blossom. Embracing the solitude tonight as we're all in our own homes. I invite you to make sure you've got your hot drink, some water, you've got your goodie bag or crystals or something with you, some oils, as we're going to be doing a massage as well a bit later, a guided self-massage. So take a deep breath with me. It's time to slow down and nurture yourself in this peaceful phase. So to open the ceremony tonight, I invite you to just hold your hot drink. I always like to place it on the heart chakra. And that way you can smell the herbal tea and then you get warmth on the heart. So it's a real opening of the senses. And also like a hug for the heart chakra. So just take a moment with me to breathe 3 breaths, deep and long. They don't need to mean anything. And as I do that deep breathing, I can smell hints of vanilla, hints of rubiage from and what else is there? Chamomile from the tea bag that came in the goodie bag this month. So let's dive a little bit into the crystal. So I've chosen amethyst for this evening's ceremony. And it's a really powerful crystal, really, really powerful crystal. I've got them dotted all about the house, but I wanted to bring on the bead because this is what you will have received in your goodie bag. So this powerful, mighty, mighty crystal is perfect for helping you to find inner peace, for allowing you to rest and relax when you need it most. This gorgeous little crystal really helps to draw away any negative energies from you. So it's perfect for those moments when life gets overwhelming and you need a little escape. So you could meditate with it, with amethyst. You could wear it. We're going to do a bit of a meditation with it. And I just love the different colors and the natural beauty of amethyst. Now, the second part, when we dive into the massage, we're going to be using our senses again. So this month we're going to be focusing on cedarwood oil, and I chose this oil for the new harvest moon because there are some really good blends you can do with cedar oil. Cedarwood oil is a really woody and grounding and calming essential oil. All of the essential oils that I'll be sending out are doTERRA. So you know they're high quality, sourced really, really well. So cedarwood is perfect for those moments when you perhaps are feeling a little bit scatterbrained, overwhelmed, and you need to just ground. And cedarwood does that. It's a beautiful one for relaxing. It's peaceful, it's soothing, and it can take you on a beautiful magical journey into forests. I just love it. And if you like wearing kind of woody perfumes, it's beautiful. I always give this to my partner and he wears it and I love it. So let's begin with a mindfulness technique. So we're going to use our gorgeous hot drink, and we started before by just holding the cup and warming up the heart chakra. So we're going to take that a little bit further, and I'm going to start our opening ceremony now. And I may well do some light language or some OMs in the next section. Hopefully you will be able to hear them, because sometimes the sound cuts out because the OM is so loud. So fingers crossed you'll be able to hear it. So as we gather today in this beautiful circle filled with beings of light, I invite the divine to oversee this circle, help clear the way for everybody to set intentions and to come into a sense of peace within themselves. And as we draw that divine energy down into the circle, I'm seeing columns of light, Christ consciousness, healing light coming down on every single one of you. And I'm going to ask the divine that when people are watching the replay, let's bring that divine light into each and every one of them too. We're asking spirit teams to come forward and support your being. And we're asking the light of the earth to come up and meet these columns of divine light coming down. So there is a mix of light from the earth and light from the divine, bathing us and blessing us throughout this ceremony and throughout the rest of the evening as we sleep, helping us to heal from past trauma, helping us to ground into the present moment, and allowing us to see a clearer, better, brighter future. Oh, oh, oh. I invite you to take a sip of your tea and hold the liquid in your mouth so you can start to use your senses to taste all the different elements. So breathe in and it's amazing the different taste sensations and the scents, the tones that you can smell. So I'm just going to allow you to breathe in your herbal tea and then take another sip. We're going to do this 3 times, just really sinking in to the moment, being as mindful as possible. And also noticing that the feeling of liquid in your mouth, the feeling of that warm tea flowing down into your stomach. When do you lose the sensation? Is it as soon as it goes down the esophagus, or can you feel it going all the way down into your tummy? And I invite you to take a really deep breath, just like I did then, breathing in This is one of the very, very simple mindfulness exercises I use pretty much on a daily basis. It's something you can do in a coffee shop, or you can take a deeper, calmer moment in your home. You can even do it when you're out in the park. All you need is your drink, just a little bit of time to be mindful, and it honestly creates such a ripple effect throughout your day if you just take a few moments at a time to tune in to something other than the hustle and bustle of whatever is going on in your life at the moment. So, as you hold your drink and you're in this mindful moment, it's an invitation for us to start to daydream, start to tune in to maybe one area of your life that you would like to see some more growth in, see some transformation in. So it could be a personal life, it could be social, it could be career or business, it could be your family or relationships or finances. Whichever one, just tune in to which area might need a little bit more attention, or perhaps the area that is jumping up and down, going, I'm ready for this. And once you've chosen the area that you would like to set your intentions, being asked to pick up the amethyst. So if you have an amethyst or you have another crystal nearby, then we're being invited to just pick that crystal up. So these crystals and these precious metals come from the earth. They are ancient. They're filled with light of the earth energy and divine energy, divine presence. I can actually hear poetry coming from this crystal. It's the one, I wandered lonely as a cloud. It's a spring poem though, as we head into autumn. But it's that one line, wandering lonely as a cloud. Um, and we're being asked to cherish those moments of solitude, because it is when you can hear the divine, the angels, and your spirit team, that's when you can have those conversations with God. You're able to hear a little bit more because you have fallen into a peaceful solitude, almost like a silent retreat. So there's nothing enforced about this. This is a beautiful invitation for this time of the month, this new moon energy, which really is a beautiful invitation to wrap yourself up and take time out and be at peace. So I invite you, if you've got any messages from your crystal, from your amethyst, or from the divine or spirit team, now would be a time to write that down. And if you want to share, you can use the chat, or you can unmute, but that will be recorded. So pick your area that you want a change or a transformation or growth, and then see if the crystal has any wisdom for you. I'm just going to shuffle some cards. I'm going to pull a card for us to help us with this intention setting. Okay, I'm also being asked to just, not everybody knows about my intention setting. So when I set intentions, when I work with anybody around goals or intentions, we set two types. The first one is the stretch, something that's going to stretch you a little bit. I don't want to like topple you off of a cliff type of thing, but just stretch you. Like you're going to have to put the inspired action into that that goal, that intention. It might not be particularly the easiest thing, but it will give you so much reward afterwards. Okay, so it's something's a little bit big. And then we have our achievable goals. So those are the goals that will get you to that stretch one. That's how I like to see it. So if you think of a 10-pin bowling lane, you've got 10 pins. They're all achievable goals, but your strike is the stretch goal. Okay? So if you do all of the achievable goals, you're pretty lined up to get the stretch goal. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And I'm just going to give you a moment to set one stretch goal and 1 to 3 achievable goals. Okay. Okay, and the angel card that I've just pulled is all about commitment. So that's beautiful, right? So it's just a reminder for us about commitment. And when we did our sharing circle earlier, I congratulated every single one of you. Something to do with your commitment, your, the way you are living life. So this card says, Angel Wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment. Whether it is to a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life. Remember to ask them for help. And know when you dedicate your intentions to the highest good, they will support you. If you're able, give me a little thumbs up or a heart. If you've written down your intentions, or if you've got one thing before we move on to the next area. Got some thumbs up, and you've got little if you look, you've got little hearts and little thumbs up at the bottom of your screens as well. There we go. Ooh, I feel like I'm having a hot flush. I'm gonna have to take this off. It was really cold earlier, fantastic, and now I am hot. So I encourage you now to read this affirmation with me. Let's place a hand on our hearts. The affirmation is, I am committed to my vision. So I am committed to my vision. I'm committed to my vision. If you notice, I've got a hand held up. It's a hand on my chest, a hand held up. For me, it's something I've started doing the past year or so, and it's almost like, the Reiki energy, the healing energy. It's like another connection to God, to the divine, to the angels. So I'm straight to the heart chakra, out to this hand, connecting. And the affirmation is, I am committed to my vision. I am committed to my vision. And I invite you to feel it, taste it, touch it, hear it. What is that vision? What does it look like? What does it feel like? I'm committed to that vision. And the angels are there supporting a chorus of angels are watching over you. They're praying for you. They are holding space for you. And they're so ready to cheer and celebrate your achievements. So let's breathe into that. Just going to take a sip. Okay. So let's move on to the next phase, which is the guided self massage. And we'll do another little mindful moment with the cedar oil or whatever scent you have. So if your goodie bag hasn't arrived yet, or if you want to use a different oil, that's fine. So also, if you've got cream or base oil, that would be really good for the massage. And I forgot to say at the beginning, I've got a little bit of makeup on, but my skin is clear and clean. I don't ever wear makeup on the face for when I'm doing this, because otherwise I'm just rubbing the makeup into my pores. So should have said that at the beginning for you all as well. Hopefully you've clean places. Yes, there we go. So with your essential oil or your face cream, whatever your little smell is, we're going to drop three drops. There's three. And we're going to warm the essential oil up. So warming it up. Normally you wouldn't put essential oil directly on your skin, but the palms of the hand. Okay. And already, oh my gosh, I can just smell it. I love it. I love it. So warm those hands up, warm the essential oil up. As I'm doing this, I'm just getting wafts and wafts of forest, Canadian forest, cedarwood, huge, beautiful. And as we breathe our essential oil in, for some people, putting it completely over can be a bit too much, a bit sensory overload. So it's up to you as to how much you breathe in. So I invite you to do 5 deep, slow breaths. I'm not going to count you in, I'm going to be doing the breathing too. So we'll start now. Just do 5 long, deep breaths. I'll be interested to know where your mind, your imagination took you. We're going to start by washing the face. So if you put some more oil or cream now, so base oil or cream, onto your hands. We're going to do just like washing the face first, washing the face, bringing touch, gentle, gentle, because you're not pulling the skin down or anything. We're just gently touching, remembering what our face feels like. The grooves, the curves, the neck, just gently feeling the texture of the skin, the edge of the hairline, and put your hands on the other, either side of the face now. Just gently stroking. Round the eyes, and now the other way. We're going to start doing a little bit of a deeper massage. Just little circles on the forehead. Go over to the left side, back to the middle, and over to the right. We're going round in circles at the temples, and then down, down to the jaw. Your jaw does a lot of work. Eating, talking. So really massage in. There's also a lot of lymph nodes there as well. You might find that this massage just changes the way you are hearing as you move the skin around the ears. I'm going to come down, circles and almost pinching the skin on the jaw and then the chin. And we'll go in little circles up where the smile lines are. right into the grooves of the nose. A little bit higher. And then softly, 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 pitter patter around the eyes. Bringing a little bit of blood to the surface to help remove any toxins. And then go the other way. And then we're going in circles with the fingers all over the forehead. Really slow and make a bit more pressure. Slow but pressure. So it's almost like an iron effect, ironing the muscles and the skin. And we'll go round down the sides of the face again. We're going a little bit deeper this time, so we're squishing those cheeks. Getting under those cheekbones for some funny faces. If you've got any sinus problems, really massage in. And I'm just massaging down just behind the jawline, behind the ear, just behind the jawline. We're coming down, almost where the eustachian tubes would be for the ears. So we can just draw or we can circle. We're coming into the neck. And I always use two hands, and I just do this on myself. So it's going in circles, either side of the spine. You can move out a little bit to get to the side of the neck. And then we come to the shoulder. I always do opposite hand to shoulder. So I put my right hand on my left shoulder and I hold my right elbow with my left hand. That sounds very complicated, but I assure you it's not. It just gives you a little bit more leverage. So I'm sort of kneading the dough, That's what I'm doing on the shoulders. You can move the head and the neck to get different muscles stretching. Then we're going to move over to the other side. So left hand on right shoulder, right hand holding up left arm by the elbow. Again, we're making the bread, just like a cat would on your shoulder. My dog's come in for some massage as well. Okay. And then just hold your hands over your face. Breathing in the scent of the essential oils you've used. Feeling thoroughly relaxed and grounded. Remembering the affirmation, I am committed to my vision. I am committed to my vision. And you can relax now. If you need a drink, have a drink. I'm going to put a card and we're going to flow into the new harvest moon meditation, guiding you into sleep. Okay, so the card we've got is surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. And as we settle in to this new moon phase, it is an invitation because relaxation and grounding takes trust. So, and trust, what does trust take? surrendering. So surrender to the divine. And remember earlier, the divine's got you. The divine, the angels, your spirit team, they are holding the space for you. They're clearing the way and they're watching and waiting to see your inspired action, your commitment. And they're ready to celebrate with you. Just breathe into that card, that surrendering to the divine. So my beautiful wand has been called. She wants to be called Wanda. Love it. Okay, so relax into the space. Allow the bed, the sofa, the chair to hold you. There is no need to use our muscles, use our posture. We're ready to relax and be supported, to be supported by somebody else and by something else. So shift and get comfortable. Allow yourself to be supported and breathe into this beautiful space we have created and breathe into the space, the physical space you've created in your home. Allowing the new moon energies to flow through us, allowing serenity and harmony to enter every single cell in our body and every energetic layer. As we breathe deeply, allowing the body to relax deeper and deeper, feeling heavier and heavier. Surrendering to the divine, and knowing that you are committed to your intentions. I'm inviting you to drop down into your heart. You might physically want to put a hand on the heart. You might visualize yourself dropping down, or feel the energy dropping down to the heart chakra, to the center of your chest. And in your mind's eye, I invite you to find a door within this heart space. Tune in to what this door looks like. Are there any inscriptions on it? And when you're ready, you're going to open up this door and go in. Go into a vast room. What does this room look like, feel like, taste like, touch like? And if you feel you're not good at visualizing, you can mentally describe your room. I invite you to look around and tune into how it feels for you. Within this new moon phase, this period of quietness within the harvest moon cycle, the solitude and the peaceful period does not mean no action, I'm being told. It's an invitation to create a space that you can grow from. So, this solitude could, no, it is a time to get your house in order, your affairs in order, because with any intention and transformation, it requires this seeing planning, sorting. We don't want to get overwhelmed by it. That's why there's this period of calmness and solitude to create space, to connect with the divine, to co-create, and then be able to take the inspired action when your energies start to rise. So as you look around your heart space room, is there anything that you can do to cleanse it, to clear it, or maybe transform it? So the wand has asked to be picked up. Cutting cords, ties, and attachments to things and beings that no longer serve us. We're asking this beautiful wand to help us sever, cut cords, ties, and attachments to things or beings that are no longer serving us or that have been. We have created contracts with them in this lifetime, in alternate lifetimes, in this universe, in alternate universes, in parallel universes. And we're now ready, grounded and heart centered, to cut these cords, ties, and attachments to negative things, negative beings, negative and entities. Kirkumatawi tia, kurkumata, tiamatakare, tiawata, tiamatoko. We're asking that divine consciousness, that divine column of light connected to Gaia's light, to create a strong portal of protection and clearing. We're asking Saint Germain with his purple or violet transmutating flame to put that flame all the way around these columns of ascension, and for that violet transmutating flame to help sever any cords, ties, chains, attachments to things or beings or situations that no longer serve us, that are holding us back, keeping us in procrastination, overwhelm. And that beautiful flame will cut, but also heal. And so the divine consciousness light and Gaia's light, healing any areas of the mind, body, or soul that were hurt, damaged, or attached to these cords, ties, and attachments. We're sending beautiful bubbles of love to these areas, these hurts, these wounds. And the bubbles of love are like little kisses from the divine to help heal the physical, mental, and emotional scars and trauma. Chikurkumata chiamaka turkua. Kiwanda. And we're going to put 2 hands on the chest now, 2 hands on the heart chakra. If you need to stretch, stretch. I'll invite you to just note the changes within your heart space room. Does it feel brighter, clearer, calmer? Is it more colourful? Does it have more energy in it? When you've looked around and taken note, I invite you to bless, give thanks, be grateful for that heart space room, and leave a gift for that heart space room. I'm seeing lots of flowers and roses, but you can leave whatever gift you would like. When you're ready, we're going to find that door again. To see if it's changed. Are there any other inscriptions on it? And with that, we're going to walk through the door together. So hand, chest as you walk through that door. And then we're leaving the heart space, coming back up. You can wrap your hands around and give yourself a little hug and squeeze those shoulders. And then relax and dream beautiful dreams. Allow the divine to rock you to sleep. There's something they want me to share before I stop. So I often have conversations with the galactic beings, and they're asking me to pass on this bit of wisdom and technology. When you go to sleep tonight, you could ask the Arcturians to place you in their healing chamber. Within the healing chamber, it's made of crystal or marble. I like to think of rose quartz because it's full of love. And through the night, this healing chamber will help heal the mind, the body, and the soul. So it's an invitation. If you would like, you can say yes to that and sleep within an Arcturian chamber tonight. And with that, I'm going to say namaste and amen.